So today oh, hey Carol.
Hey, I really need your help. Something's really eating me up.
Uh, okay. I can tell you're visibly upset. I need you to talk to me though.
I just can't do this anymore.
Carol, did you take the day off again?
Yes, I really need your help.
Um, I got a question for you. What's your favorite season of the year?
Um, Fall?
That's my favorite time of the year as well. Can I tell you something interesting about the fall season?
Sure.
There are different seasons in the year. Depending on where you live, you might experience fall, winter, spring, and summer. Each season has its holiday traditions and typical weather conditions. By looking at each, we can see what characteristics are that make one season different from the next. But when I think of the fall season, several beautiful images flood my mind, including pictures of leaves on the trees turning beautiful shades of yellow and brown and red and orange. And when all of these come together, the result is an amazing fall splendor. I love taking a trip to the Hudson Valley during the fall season. The experience is immersive, and I enjoy the views of the fall foliage. It's beautiful. As someone who has great appreciation for nature, I believe the fall season has taught me more life lessons than other seasons. And at the risk of sounding like your chemistry teacher, keep in mind temperature, light, and water supply have a great influence on the degree and the duration of those beautiful fall colors. As temperatures begin to drop and day length shortens, the cold front reduces the ability of the trees to produce chlorophyll, and the cells carefully cut the dying leaves from the trees, and they do this without leaving an open wound. So, as dead leaves fall off, the trees enter dormancy and save their energy for the next spring. In essence, most trees let dead leaves fall so they can conserve their energy. This serves as a broader analogy for us as humans. We can take a leaf out of the book of trees. Like Carol, many of us are holding onto things from our past that aren't exactly serving us anymore. It's like carrying dead weights around our neck and wondering why we are unhappy. We have become hoarders of dead emotions. Why do we hold onto the past so tightly? Why is it so difficult to let go of experiences that have caused us pain and suffering? Many of us get stuck in the past because of our need for certainty. Understandably so, because certainty is fundamentally about survival. We need to feel certain that we can avoid pain and ideally find some comfort in our lives. So, to do this, many of us are willing to hold on to the pain of the past rather than seeking a future that is unknown. That's exactly why uncertainty can be very terrifying. But today, I want to inspire you to walk up the courage to step into the unknown, leaving the past behind and laying holds of new pieces of hope and the faith to rebuild broken walls, to rekindle your passion and reestablish your pursuit of purpose. Listen, your past is only as powerful as you let it. Like a movie, your past started, it came with twists and turns. You experienced the highs and the lows. You got the adrenaline rush at some point. It held you in suspense for a while, and perhaps the anticlimax. Here's the thing though, that movie has ended. And although the ending may be unexpected, disappointing, or hurtful, the good news is that movie has ended. No matter how much fun it is to see a movie in a theater, the movie will most certainly come to an end. That's the point when everybody would leave the theater and get to the next things on the agenda for the day. We give the past so much power that it takes a hold on our lives. It robs us of the pleasure of enjoying the present. We relive the experiences of our past and continue to inflict ourselves with pain from a movie that already ended. We consume the things that no longer serve us and deplete our reservoir of mental and emotional currency. We stay way too long in situations we should never have entertained and ask ourselves why we are stuck. The path you walked yesterday isn't necessarily what you need today to get you to where you need to be tomorrow. The mile behind the airplane has nothing to do with where the airplane is headed. The pilot determines the destination of the plane. I like to remind you that you are in control of your life. Your past may have shaped the journey, but it does not determine the destination. It may have influenced your choices, but it will not define your character. The past is only an idea. You can sift through it, retain what is good, and let go of the rest. That movie has ended. I say this phrase repeatedly because I want you to make a note of it. We often fail to see what is ahead because we can't stop looking at what is behind. And until we dissociate ourselves from yesterday, we cannot fully experience the beauty of what is to come. So when we focus narrowly on the past, we miss out on the world of opportunities and possibilities and potentials that lie ahead. Letting go of the past means stepping into the unknown. It means having the courage to let go of what is familiar, even when it is painful, and being vulnerable enough to embrace and learn from what is ahead. I want to challenge you to take a leap of faith today, to unyoke yourself from the shackles called the past. This is a great time to let the dead leaves fall. It's a perfect time to cut ties with those things that no longer serve you. This is only when you can see the beauty that is before you. And I understand that letting go of the past hurts, pains, shame, and disappointments can be very difficult. Like a leaf that was once a part of a tree, it can be very challenging to let go of what was once a part of you. If you are anything like me, you probably know what a heartbreak feels like. I have been deeply hurt by the people I invested my trust in, and I must say, it left me feeling like a piece of trash. Looking in the mirror and saying to myself, there's got to be more to me than this, was not easy, but if it was possible then, it is indeed possible now. The road to healing starts with how we see ourselves. When we give the past so much power, we become consensual captives of our past. We stunt our own growth, and we are unable to see ourselves from the lenses of who we are today. Rather, we see ourselves from the lenses of who we were yesterday. But I've got some good news for you today. There is an inherent ability in every single human you will ever know, and that is the ability to start over. Each one of us has the power of starting afresh. We are built for it. Most of us don't know it yet, but our ability to reset, relearn, and restart is one of our superpowers. If you will choose to let go of the past, a new you will emerge. You will learn things you never knew possible, feel a deep sense of liberation, see life from a fresh new perspective. True power does not come from staying, it comes from living. When we leave the past, we begin a journey of discovery. We rediscover our very own purpose, and we allow ourselves to flourish. All you need to do to get started is to convince yourself that there's got to be more in life for you. The life ahead of you has everything you will ever need to grow, to build, and to explore. It's a world where anything is possible. It has every skill you need, the support and the resources to build yourself up again. As you step into this season of your life, you will no longer see yourself in the manner that people in your past saw you. Your value and self-worth will increase beyond your job title. You will wake up every day with gratitude for the life that you have and the courage to let go of your past. So, after all is said and done, when all the dead leaves have fallen, one of my favorite things to do at this time is to shuffle along trails, kicking up piles of newly fallen foliage ahead of me, and become immersed in the crunching, crackling sound of my boots against dried leaves. And boy, the feeling is priceless. That is what true victory feels like. As you let go, you gain peace and you conserve your energy for the time of flourishing. I do sincerely hope that as dead leaves fall off the trees this season, so shall your past pains, shame, and burden also fall. That movie has ended. Now go ahead and let the dead leaves fall. There you have it, friends. I hope you found some value in this video. If yes, let me know in the comment section below. If you belong to any group and you think this will be helpful or useful in any way to your group, please feel free to share. And as usual, until I see you in the next video, keep cracking the life code.